How much in revenue have you done in those 90 days in the program of ours?
We did around 300K euros.
So there's no plan B for us, we burned the boats, we're all in, there's no going back. And for me, like, it was really important to make this transition and be able to start learning how to make money from a computer, basically.
If you do dropshipping, also you can work from anywhere. You have the liberty, the freedom to be anywhere you want. And the sky is the limit, basically. It's completely new, especially if you've been working in the workforce.
You won't get this opportunity if you work for someone else, for sure. The road to success is like having a plan and also running out of time.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Farooq, aka Ecom Legend here. Today we have an insane interview. We have Rami and Jimmy in here. So, guys, please introduce yourselves because you guys killed crazy hard. You guys made like 50K profit in 3 months. So, yeah, man. Jimmy, please go ahead, introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Jimmy. I live in the US. Started doing dropshipping in September. It was a start for me. I worked for like a decade in the health field, like a
Oh, wow.
technician job.
In
Yeah.
health.
Um, but it wasn't really going nowhere. It's pretty much like a 9 to 5, little room for growth. And and
Did you
then
run
I
your own
was
business?
no, no, no. I was working at a hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And there wasn't really any growth. It was very mundane, doing the same task every day. Now it's rewarding taking care of patients, but at some point, you gotta try to see like an end goal, try to, you know, be a little selfish, basically, I would, as a turning point in my life, didn't know where I was going, and I get a message at like very late at night for me by Rami saying, "Bro, I got this thing going. I have a great idea. Let's start doing this together." And he was talking about drop shipping, and then that's how it all started for us.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was like in August of last year, 2004. Really did not know a single thing about drop shipping. Heard of it, but didn't even know what it stood for, literally. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Farouk, you said it before, Jimmy and I are business partners, but before that, we're also cousins, you know?
Oh, your
After
So,
that,
cousins.
we're not cousins anymore after that.
yeah, I mean, after this, we might not be cousins anymore, but we're more like business partners than cousins now.
Yeah.
But
Interesting. So you guys are
yeah,
family.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we also like we're gonna discuss this further if you want, maybe during the call, but like we don't even live in the same country. So
Yeah.
Jimmy lives in the US. I live in France, so
Yeah.
you can also imagine the time zone difference. That is like a first challenge we had to encounter. Plus, if you add to this the other challenge with the employees who also are in another time zone. So between all in all, suppliers, us, like Jimmy and I, there's like 12-hour time zones. So this is like something we're
Yeah.
trying to deal with from the start. Yeah.
I'm sure
So how are
everybody
you guys
does.
cousin? How are you guys cousin? Because Jimmy, you're from US, but you sound Spanish, right? You're Spanish, like not sound, but you have like this thing. Are you Spanish?
No, no, no. No, no,
No, really US, really American, fully.
yeah, 100%, man. White family. No, I'm
Oh
just kidding.
shit,
No, no, I'm just kidding with them. I'm not we're Arabic, man. We're
Arabic.
We're
yeah,
Lebanese,
we're
man.
Arabic,
Oh,
man. Yeah, yeah. But I am
but
I
where?
am part Mexican when I want. Yeah.
Interesting. So where from the Middle East are you guys from? Like roots?
Lebanese.
We're Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Yeah.
Yes,
Beautiful,
yes.
beautiful. Yeah, did you guys see also the message of Ali in the group like a couple of days ago?
No, man. What did he say?
What do you say?
Oh yeah, he said something very crazy because in our group somebody said like, "Hey guys, how do you deal with?" Because you know that in business you have these moments where sometimes where it feels like nothing is working, you get into a down period, and you start kind of not believing anymore yourself. And I think it was Mo. He said something about that, and but then he asked like, "How do you guys deal with this?" And there was a message from Ali, aka Maggi, in our group, and he said something very nice. He said, "Bro, 6 months ago, I was in the middle of a war. Rockets raining around me. I'm not sure what other things are going on in your life, but having your life in danger daily is the worst thing you could ever experience. Not a single day passed during war without new ads and tests. I wasn't even profitable too. So whatever you're going through, it's not as bad as you feel it is." And he lives in Lebanon, Ali.
Yeah,
And
man.
uh, and beautiful, he also posted a win a couple of days ago where he did because he's now doing 2K a day with 45% profit margin, which I think is great money
Wow,
if you're living as well Lebanon. So this puts
that's
everything into
crazy.
perspective. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and also like as you're saying, man, for us as well, it's the road to success is like having a plan and also running out of time. And this is something we always have in the back of our heads because like I don't know if Jimmy said it or not, but yeah, now we're 100% doing drop shipping. So there's no plan B for us, we burn the boats, we're all in, and there's no going back. So this is why we also have this mentality where we have to break through, we have to go move forward, whether like the period can be a low, a slow, or it can be high, doing like 15K days, like it can be like doing a 1K day. We still need to have the same mindset, the same, energy levels, and I mean we're working towards that as well for sure. You
So
know.
when did you guys join the group exactly?
So just so you know, Farouk, so Jamie said to you, yeah, like we started in the journey of dropshipping in back in September. So we didn't even know what Shopify was. We didn't even know what like how we should run meta ads. We didn't know what a winning product was. So we joined this other program back in September, and so it was like a 3 month coaching program, and this is where we started opening like doing fashion drop shipping, like general store, like you guys teach and everything, and like with no experience whatsoever. And then we started like making some wins and everything, like with good profit margins, and this was like our aha moment, where everything was possible. So we kind of fell in love with the game. So this is why Jimmy and I we see ourselves as students of the game. And after this coaching program, we were like, okay, man, like we need to up our skills, get some information from other people who are successful, like you and your brother. Especially you and your brother are doing it like consistently. This is what we're aiming at. Actually, we don't want to have like ups and downs, ups and downs. We want to have like successful like results all year round, and this is the most important thing for us. So then, after our first coaching program, we started with you guys right after Chinese New Year, basically. So back in February.
So how much in revenue and in profit have you done in those 90 days in the program of ours?
So
Around
Jimmy can tell you, yeah.
we did around 300K euros. We did in about those
R-
3 months. February was very slow for us because we were just building the store, trying to understand like the market. But once we made some switches with our coach Zeno, actually a
Yeah,
really awesome coach,
yeah.
helped us with everything we needed and more. But yeah, we kept pushing, kept testing, and then in March we started getting some momentum, and that's where it took off. We had some issues, but kept going, kept testing, and we that's where it took off in beginning of March till uh, end of April.
What was the profit margin on 300K?
300K, it was 60K, 60K.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So, and you guys do fashion, right?
Yeah.
General fashion, just yeah, 5 products
Beautiful,
a day
beautiful. So let me
should
ask you
be.
this. So did you guys stop immediately with your job? Or like when did you guys like stop with your job? Because you were in healthcare. And what about you, Rami?
Yeah, I was in the insurance field actually.
Insurance field. Sales?
Yeah. Bro, no, I stopped as well. Like
Okay.
I stopped everything, man. Just focused on drop shipping. And
We went 100%, yeah. Right,
But
right there.
but when did you guys stop? Like when did you like say like fuck it, now I'm gonna stop?
Oh, August, August. Rami a little bit earlier, but he was doing some other stuff, but it was around the same time.
yeah, because Farouk, just so you know, I still have some. I started investing in some businesses here, so I have like this investor cap, if you want. Like I have restaurants here in Paris with my friends on the side as well. So this is why I can also had like I could make the switch easy, you know. This is
You
how I
had
could.
something also on the side already, like you weren't like it's not like you had like zero income. You could still like do something else,
Yeah.
right? That's why.
Yeah, plus savings, plus if you want, like I sold everything. Like I sold my car like a month ago. I sold lots of stuff, man, just to be able to put money in the business and keep going, like and make more and more progress over time.
Wait.
And
So you sold your car to scale your business even harder, and then you scaled
yeah,
to 300K
yeah,
in
man,
3 months, bro. That's crazy, bro.
exactly,
Wow, bro.
man. We sold
Bro.
everything, man. We have no more watches, no more gold chains, no more cars, nothing, man.
Yeah,
We
you
lost
also Jimmy?
years.
You also Jimmy?
Look, most of the money is in the business. I have nothing in the bank.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Hey, but like, where did you guys get this mindset from?
I guess Lebanese, right? Right? It's like the Lebanese mentality, I guess, because
That's yeah, honestly, look, I'm in my 30s, right? Rami as well. So I mean, we all experience life on our own different side. Him in France, me in the US. Experience, going through, I guess, going through life a little bit. But in ecom, what's great is that most of the people who are doing it are younger. They're not in their 30s, they're in their 20s, right? So that's awesome to see that so many people in their 20s are uh, are already on this path. So like, yeah, thumbs up for these people for sure, for everybody.
So, what was the most frustrating thing that you were experiencing, like your 9 to 5, at first, Rami?
well, I guess like everybody is the input doesn't match the output, right? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you can spend like 12 hours working for the company, but you don't get the reward back as much as you could get it by working for your own company. And especially like you also don't choose the people you work with, right? And in our case now in drop shipping, so we don't have those constraints because I chose to work with Jimmy, and I'm really happy to work with him. So we grow up together. This is the first thing, and yeah, also you can take your computer, work from everywhere on the world, right? You're not stuck to one location, and this is for me so important because freedom is the most important thing to me. So I was like still stuck in the traditional economy. And for me, like, it was really important to make this transition and be able to start learning how to make money from a computer, basically. So this is the main reason why, like, I wanted to shift and start doing drop shipping 100%, just to be able like to scale. First thing that you can scale, the more you put in, the more you get out of from the business. You won't get this opportunity if you work for someone else, for sure.
So how was this for you, Jimmy?
Sorry, the exact question, it is
Yeah, yeah. The exact question is like, what was so frustrating, like in the healthcare, in the work you were doing? Like, why were you like, fuck this shit, I need to do something else, and all this like drop shipping and stuff.
because I guess the opportunity to not work for someone else. I mean, sure, with the skill I had, maybe I could have opened my own business and such, but it's completely different. Like you can make so much more, and you also can grow better as more as a person. Uh, if you do drop shipping, also you can work from anywhere. You have the liberty, the freedom to be anywhere you want, and the sky is the limit, basically. You also are part of a new economy. It's completely new, especially if you've been working in the workforce and you try to do dropshipping. It's completely new. It's interesting. There's like you can actually, if you really get into it, you can start to like it. Then you're not really. It doesn't feel like work if you really start to like it. Sure, there's some problems,
Yeah,
but
so many problems.
there's problems but that you have to solve. But if you grow to become a person that's able to do that, then you're just better. You just become a better person. So you just become better. So it's self-growth, that's what it's about, self-mastery.
Yeah.
So
So what was frustrating was the fact that you're working for someone else that there's not so much growth, you know? You don't see like you're improving every day. It's very limited.
Yeah, and it keeps you in a comfort, like kind of a comfort zone, where you just have like you get inside a routine. You're gonna have a paycheck at the end of the month, so you're not being accountable towards yourself as well. And you don't have this in when you work on your own, right? I mean, the moment you stop like not working as much as you should. I mean, the business is going to tell you, man, you screwed up, right? You need to be able to put more into more effort, more energy, and it's also like there's like a self accountability aspect of it, which makes it really nice for us, as men who want to succeed in life, for sure.
So are you guys married or do you have kids? Like, what's your relationship status?
Single over here, no
Yeah, I
relationship.
mean, I'm in a relationship, but not married, no kids yet.
Beautiful, beautiful. Like I was just gonna say,
Ready
maybe you
to
guys,
mingle.
yeah.
Yeah,
So guys, if you're watching this, check out Jimmy, man. Send me a message. I will connect
Yeah,
you.
not guys, please.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah, but if
man.
you,
Girls, man,
I thought you
girls.
had
yeah,
my back there.
guys, if you're
Guys,
like, okay, so for all the women who are listening here, and especially if you're Latina, reach out to me. I will connect you to Jimmy. Easy.
especially if you're
Jimmy,
Mexican.
what's your? Yeah, if you're Mexican. Jimmy, what's your
No,
IG?
no, no,
What's your
anyone.
IG, Jimmy? You have IG?
No, I need to make one now.
You have no IG, no Instagram?
No, no, I'm focused on the business.
Oh, what about you, Rami? Same for
Yeah,
you?
I do have, man, but it's private for now.
Okay. You know what's very interesting? I had a call with Fatah about 2 or 3 days ago. He also fully removed Instagram to really lock in. And then he made like 150K revenue in his first 3 months, something like that. He also did very well. Yeah, very well. And he's like 21 years old. It's crazy, bro. He's
Wow.
an
But
Indian guy.
I remember watching one of your videos actually, and you were like, you were with one of your friends, I think, and you asked him a question, and he said, what's a golden nugget or whatever?" And he said, I forgot exactly what he said, but it was about like baby focus, like just stop listening to what other people are saying and just focus onto and that really helps. Like I remember that really helped. I think it's the same message as what you're saying right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
be locked in.
yeah, man. Yeah, really, because there's so much noise out there every single time. If you open like once TikTok, you get sucked into the algorithm and your IQ is going literally gonna drop. Even though I'm so active on social media, like we post hundreds of videos a month, right? But if you're gonna really hang out with me for a day, you will never for a single second see me scroll. I just don't do it. And for me, like I know for a lot of people, it can help to remove IG or whatever, and then like it's not easy. It's like easy to not scroll and stuff. But bro, like I recommend you have IG, make a good Instagram, page as well, and then don't scroll. And if you ever trick yourself on it just to punish yourself. You know, for me, for example, I punish myself, by, for example, sometimes a whole day I don't eat anything. Just to, if I see myself really like getting like lack, I just punish myself because I'm like, you don't deserve it. Like you're getting blessed so much by God and you're just going to do like this bullshit. Like if
Yeah,
you're
for
like
sure.
scrolling something very interesting, educational, right? Like if somebody is starting ecom or they want to know more about ecom and scaling and they watch a YouTube video of mine, okay, fine, right? It's educational content. Like you can learn, right? It's awesome. And I also do the same. I watch Hormozy, I watch whatever. But like the scrolling is something, it's horrible, bro. It's really horrible. I agree. So,
Yeah,
but I want, sorry?
yeah, it's better to use those social media tools to produce, not to consume, actually.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which is
man.
when you get caught up into the system, right?
Same what you guys are also doing now, like running ads. And you guys do Meta only, right? With your fashion stores?
Yeah,
yeah,
for
Beautiful.
now.
So, what countries are you selling in?
So still in Australia, we're in the Australian market. The previous store we were running, which made us like half a million in like 2, 3 months, got targeted by some, like YouTube videos, like with bot crawlers and everything. which like caused us to get so many chargebacks. So
Yeah.
yeah, we made the decision with Jimmy to rebrand using the st same angle and everything. So we're in the process right now of rebranding the store.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, so now it's starting. We've been like rebranding for the last 2 weeks now, or a little bit more, Jimmy. And now we're like starting to see results coming back, hopefully, as much as we wanted to, you know. So this is
Interesting.
where we're at right now. But we're
Oh,
not close to opening a second store at the same time because this is the next step for us as well. Not be operating in one store, one country every time, but being able to have processes in order to be able to operate multiple stores at the same time. And
beautiful.
we need to work on the team more. We have like some customer service reps, we have like a product lister, but we need to maybe hire some media buying people as well to help us like scale this whole operation up. But yeah, we're working towards it for sure.
So let me go a little bit back to more of the beginning. So you guys started in September, you said,
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you guys have only been drop shipping for less than a year now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then my next question for you guys then is, when did you guys see results quick? And if yes or no, whatever, where was like the biggest obstacles? Like you thought, hey, I finally figured it out, and then bam, it just all collapses again.
Okay. This is very interesting for sure.
Hmm.
The biggest obstacle starts so the biggest obstacle started, finding the winner seemed to be was very easy. Our first winner, it was very, very easy. But then what was scaling the winner was not hard as well. What was hard was the supplier. That was the biggest problem at the start was
Mm,
knowing how to communicate with the supplier, understanding, what's going on, like are they shipping, and then understanding if the quality is good. And yeah, this part was the biggest obstacle at the start. Yeah.
hmm. Okay. So would you say that you got scammed by suppliers or some stuff?
It feels that way. It sure feels that way. At the start, it feels that way. I mean, it's not, yeah, I don't know. It's not easy to stay composed when you start working with suppliers, but I
Yeah.
don't think I don't think there's a scam going on. I just think it's just the lack of experience. That's my opinion.
You
And
know
also,
what this? Yeah, sorry.
yeah, sorry. I mean, also, the supplier, like he's always going to put more energy into the people he sees as serious, right? Because I think there's so many like
Wait, you
people,
mean serious or making numbers?
both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both. I mean, if the supplier sees that you're taking your stuff seriously and you're always like behind him, okay, like when you're tracking the shipping time and everything, this might also tell him, okay, those guys are not here for just a few weeks, they're here for long. So we can see those people as real partners, not just like people who are going to be there, make some quick buck and then just like fade away. So I
Yeah.
think this is something that we realize as well. Like the working on the relationship and showing the supplier that you're for real and you're here as a real business, not just like like someone who's gonna make some quick buck and just like fade away. It's really important for them to see you more as a business partner and better the relationship overall.
Didn't you guys have any payment processing issues? Because, bro, you scaled like to like I think like seven figures or something, right? In revenue, I think, or almost. I'm not sure. Didn't you have any payment processing issues in this whole like process? Because that happens usually after 3 or 500K in revenue.
Well, whenever we started, we were in France. That was the first store we made. You know, we didn't have any real issue with payment processors at all, actually. I don't know if we got lucky, whatever happened. There's some maybe details that we were maybe because the company was French or whatever it may be, but we did not have any issues at the start. However, whenever we started working in Australia, and we had a Hong Kong company, and there we started having issues with PayPal, and this is when the issue started. But luckily for us, the first 3 months in France, no issues.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So did you guys also have like a payment solution?
Before, no. I mean, so and we started asking you guys actually for a payment solution in order to be able to avoid those, like constraints. And now we're using the solution that you guys provided, and hopefully this will help us scale to the moon, right?
Oh
But yeah,
sure. Oh sure.
yeah, and we're counting on this for sure, man.
Oh yeah. That's definitely the case, I can tell you. Like for me, my brother, like I'd say May 2023, I'd say, or a little bit earlier, even April, we just got introduced to the solution. Nobody knew about it. Nobody, bro. We
Right.
actually we got introduced to it, and like with a lot of big investors and guys, we made this shit happen, right? We were the first in the game.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, yeah, actually, like people don't even know this, but like
Yeah,
in May 23, like we started it, and I for like 1.5 year, nobody, maybe a year, nobody knew about it. We just started in our community going more like opening about it, and why it's so good because you literally get your cash, bridged. You have all the payment methods, and I don't think there's any solution out there right now in the whole world for drop shipping that is that good. Yes, you pay a service fee a little bit, but you don't have the headache or like like your cash flow is gonna be fucked up, or you're gonna get any holes because if anything happens, they just replace it. And the only reason why they can do is like I've been to China myself. Like I think you guys also seen it. I'm about to drop the vlog as well in a couple of days, and they are very relationship based, right? If they trust you, there's
Yeah,
like lots of stuff they do people don't know
I
about,
feel
right? In the dark.
I
So
feel that that's the case.
for example, the suppliers, I was meeting with them and they were also telling me like, bro, they are on the table with the vice president of PayPal Hong Kong and China. So I was like, oh, okay. And then he's talking about this crazy Alibaba co-founder. So there's lots of stuff happening, right? That if you as a merchant, you apply, like yourself to PayPal, it's like they don't give a shit about you. But if the fucking vice president or all these big insiders, they literally get like visited by like the big Chinese guys. Like it's a different ballgame. So and that is why this shit's possible. It's only possible if you're really at the source, which we are right now. So
yeah,
and also in the beginning, bro, if you think the communication is bad that you guys in September, for us, we lost so much money because our communication with what we told them to what they like thought it was so shit. So the idea was there, but the execution it took I think a year to really like make it perfect.
yeah,
Because that is why I always say like if I recommend, let's say, a service to somebody or like anything, I want to try it out myself and see how it is and then recommend to other people. So I think this is very important. So I think
yeah.
I want to ask you guys as well. So, what is like one of the things that you guys have implemented to make the business more sustainable?
Uh, well,
Um,
that's a big question, right? What is one
Yeah,
thing we've definitely implemented many things.
tell me.
I guess just you gotta first like one thing that we had when before we started the program is just we were not very like easily making changes, right? So changing some stuff in the business itself, like wanting to do like staying with Gmail, for instance, for customer service, using Freshdesk. That's
Yeah,
like you're not doing that, please do it. Like it's so much easier than just doing it through Gmail, doing your customer service through Gmail. So you have to level up your game and do stuff that make it easier for you to do the work, right? So Freshdesk, no brainer, you just do it right away. What else? Do you have anything else?
yeah, I mean, we started implementing SOPs for sure, and this was like we're lazy people, right, by nature. And the simple fact of making a video was a headache for us. But like once you do it once, it's like it's a game changer because you can onboard everybody with just like those 15 minutes you spent making this SOP video, and this like I mean it's a game changer. So yeah, we started making some SOP videos for when we have to onboard staff people for sure. We also, yeah, I mean we're, as Jimmy said, we're using like, we're not like, we're like a small business, right? So we were still using like
The sheets,
Gmail,
the
whereas
backend
now,
sheets,
yeah,
the backend sheets,
yeah,
keeping everything in track that is provided in the course. Zeno, always
yeah,
talk about that.
yeah,
So
Yeah, yeah, he has to. I told him about it. I said, bro, like we need to hammer this shit in people's minds. You have to dream about the backend, and like I feel like you guys do.
scaling from the back end to the front end, yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Like when you're scaling, sure, it's you got your winner, you're excited and everything, but then there's no back end without the front end, right? Because if
Hmm.
you're not making sales, you're not going to experience the back end. But once you do your first time and you experience the back end and all the issues, then you put the system in place for the next time around whenever you get your next winner or you put your next store and you're already ready for that and you can scale better next time around. So your first experience is probably always going to be uh, the tough one, the hard one. But once you get through that, you're good.
yeah. I mean, for sure, this experience now with Zeno and with your coaching program really helped us, get from like hustlers to more like professionals for real. I mean, for now, I think it's fair for us to say that with Jimmy that we kind of have almost 99% control over our backend. We know everything that's going on. We know what's the return rate for every product. We know how long it takes for every product to get delivered on average. We know we have like so many KPIs now that we can rely on to make data-driven decisions. It's a game changer. Like it's really like it's a game changer, man. Like for real.
Boom, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. This is
Yeah.
great to hear.
Yeah.
Real professional entrepreneurs. I love
Yeah.
this. So, but like we spoke about in the beginning, before even I was like recording this interview, I spoke with Jimmy. And Jimmy said you're very also big into mindset. Can you maybe tell me what is your daily routine? How does it look like? How did it used to be when you had a normal job, and how is it right now?
Well, always trying to improve the mindset because it's not easy, especially like it's just the beginning for us, honestly. So it's always improving. You're always you say something and then you still don't do it, right? You still gotta build that discipline, gotta build those habits. It's not easy for if you especially if you're not prone to that. But uh, the most important thing I believe is just having just the basics, just eating healthy and having a good sleeping schedule. And I think this is just the basic, just being disciplined for and just those things, and then just prioritizing, just putting a priority on things, right? So having kind of like a list, what's the priority, and focusing on the top down. So that's kind of like the mindset, and doing it over and over again uh, without like straying away from that path. So if you gotta make sure your front end is good, then you have to make sure you're testing all those products, right? You gotta make sure you're reading your data, and making changes, and not think, okay, you're not getting a winner. It's like you don't have to feel bad about it. You just have to keep pushing through all the riddles, and you'll eventually get there. So that's one thing. Not being demoralized, just always try to figure out why it's not working, and trying testing.
But then,
Yeah,
like,
for
what
sure.
time do you wake up, and like, when do you sleep?
Yeah. So my sleep, I need to fix it, but I do sleep at around like between midnight to 2 a.m. But I also have to in a way because I'm still monitoring the ads. So and
Perfect.
I do wake up at like 9, 10, so it's not super early, but it's okay, it's not bad. And then I
No,
still
it's good. Perfect.
yeah. And
But
then after
yeah,
that, I'm like I wake up, make sure see what happened with the ads, check to see if the supplier, get the quotation from the day before, and start, doing the creatives and eventually launch the ads the next day, and then do some extra stuff for the business after that. That's what
But
I
you know, Farouk, as well, like we need to be honest here for people who are listening. If you want to be successful, you're gonna have to, like, honestly, like, you might your health might take a dip at the beginning. I mean, I used to go to the gym every day, 7 a.m. gym, eat breakfast at 10, sleep at 9, 10 p.m. I mean, this is all gone. To be honest, this is all gone. Priority is the business, and suddenly you don't know why the ad account is restricted. Some ad got disabled. You need to hop on the computer, uh, try and sort things out and everything. So there's like always like urgencies that you have to deal with until you have like good processes and everything where you have people working for you who can like absorb those tasks. But at the beginning, like people who are listening to us right now, I mean, don't be too hard on yourselves because you're gonna have to put so much work, like so many hours. So sometimes we didn't even we barely slept like 2 hours, 3 hours at the beginning, like barely, But we were still up without the alarm because we had our like the business in our heads, right? That was making us wake up early. But yeah, I mean, so many things you have to deal with at the beginning, from at the start, until you start mastering those things, and you can put people who can do the job for you, and this will alleviate the stress that you get. But I mean, hopefully we're starting to do it with Jimmy, like in the now, we're able to put people in place where they can just like do the job for us and monitor stuff for us. So we can think more like CEOs and less like hustlers, right? But this gonna take some time, especially if you're like starting drop shipping from zero. You're gonna have to shed some skin. You have to have skin in the game for sure. So I mean, I'm talking from my point of view. I was like really healthy person. I'm still a healthy person, but yeah, I changed my habits and everything to be able to make it work, you know?
And bro, exactly. How the fuck are you going to start and scale a dropshipping business if you wake up at 7, you have that gym session, 10 a.m. breakfast, 11 a.m. this, and wakes up. Bro, you don't have time. Like,
Yes.
shit just goes down every single day. And this is why every, like, 99% of the business owners that I speak to here in Dubai who are not into dropshipping, bro, they all tried dropshipping and most of them failed it. And you know why as well, like most of them failed, even all those agency owners, is because that reason they didn't want to sacrifice their current habits with, for example, like the way they had, like in the life they had in order to succeed with dropshipping. And because, bro, there's so many stuff. Like as also like as Jimmy said, you have like the back end, you have like the fulfillment, you have the ads, and you have this and that. There's so many components, and they all come in
yeah.
together. So there's always some shit happening. You got to be glued into your laptop until you're making good amount of money and you can hire people and put them in the place and you can kind of just like control them with your phone. Like
Yeah.
I haven't checked the ads of my stores in 1.5 year literally, but
Wow.
but in order to, yeah, in 1.5 year, I don't even know what ad account we're scaling on right now. So if you're gonna look in this whole 6 years of process, that took me years to do that, years,
Yeah.
right? If now some people see me at like on a random Tuesday afternoon on like the beach, yeah, bro, but I was in the fucking trenches for years, bro. I was dying right there, bro. I was like getting choked every single day. Let me breathe a little bit right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You put in
So
the reps. You put in the
yeah,
reps.
and that is so I really respect it because you understand, like, hey, it's just the phase I'm in right now. Business is not all about all like the cool shit you see like on social media all the time, but you have to go through that mud. And if you're willing to go in there and stay there for a long, long time, then there's no way you can like lose. There's no fucking
Yeah.
way, bro. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, we're ready to give it our all, We're giving away our sleep. We're giving away some relationships we have. We're giving away friends. We're giving away our health. I mean, you cannot not succeed if you give it all. You cannot. It's not possible. And this is the mindset I told you earlier, man. We send the boats, man. We can only go in further in. That's it. There's no other way around for us, for sure, man. We can't. We have to.
Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy, what
Yes.
is What is the cost of success?
The cost of success is sacrificing. It's making it a priority. I mean, that's a tough question. What's the cost of success? I mean, you did hit me with a hard one right here, Farouk. A tough one. Uh, I guess it's being. Wait, I have a good one. Wait. It's being. What's the word? It's not passionate. It's being
Being obsessed.
obsessed.
Obsessed?
That's it. It's being obsessed, I think.
And it's giving
Interesting.
away your Mexican girlfriend as well.
Doesn't, however you want to interpret that.
Yeah.
Interpret.
Yeah. Latina slide in the DM of Jimmy. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can find him on Discord if he doesn't have like IG yet.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be
You-
just Latinas, okay?
Yeah?
I
Do you
said
like
it,
Middle
but
Eastern? Yeah.
yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
man.
Me too.
Man,
Me too.
you won't find Jimmy on IG, man. You will find him on Discord.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You
Yeah.
need to go
I
on Ecom Sphere's server. This is where you can find Jimmy.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you,
You
bro.
know,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
but that was a good answer, like as well, being the very obsessed part about it. So I want to like ask you guys a little bit in terms of like more the technical part as well. So, in what way do you guys do product research right now? Like, how do you find winning products?
Um, Product research. Okay. So look, I have a little bit of a different way because, I think it's more and I think I waste a lot of time in there doing it my way. I think it could be done a little bit easier, but the approach of just for me using the ads library and you know finding through the ads library, it works, but not in my market. I like to do product research in other markets. Uh, I like to be from the experience of testing hundreds of products, right? So definitely learned that from that if you test in your market, just generally the products are not big winners. But if you test outside the market, so you want to be like kind of like I like to be the first mover in the market, like to be the one and only one testing this product. I think that I'm going for the bigger piece of the pie. That's my mindset, my approach, sorry. And you know, I want to find competitors that less people are copying. So that's also part of the approach. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Uh yeah.
Yeah,
Takes longer time, but it's worth it. Yeah, sorry.
because I mean we don't see it like this sometimes, but it's like war out there, right? Uh, I mean on the ads library, it's like war over there. So it's like the time to market has to be really important. It's like you're bidding against other people, right? So the earlier you come in, the better chances you have of taking the cash price out of the product, of the potential winning product for sure. And the more you come in with cash, the more you can outbid the other people on the same campaigns as well. So yeah, cash is really important, by the way, like overall for managing the business and being successful in dropshipping.
I agree, man. I really agree. There's so many approaches, going to like what most people are selling or finding it on your own. Like what we like to do nowadays more and more, by the way, is just go to, let's say somebody is scaling a product. You go with the AliExpress app, you scan this image, and you just scroll on Temu and AliExpress and 1688. And you look
I
for
do that.
comparable, yes, and then like
Uh,
you look for comparable products, and then deeper, more comparable.
Bro, that's
And
Yeah.
it.
yeah, this is like it
That's
never
the golden
ends.
nugget. That's the golden
Yeah,
nugget right
yeah, it's a
there.
golden layer. Yeah, and this is also a method, right? It's never ending. Like a
Yeah, yeah.
thousand people even can do this because, bro, I saw the Chinese work. The reason why China is so crazy is, bro, like they don't stop working. Like they just don't stop. Like back in the days, like they were getting not good paid and shit. But nowadays, like the salaries of them are way better. The circumstances that they work in, I saw with my own eyes, like unfiltered, I recorded everything. It's also way
I saw your
better.
video.
Yeah, and bro, they work long. They don't stop. So I'm like, bro, of course they are winning against all those countries. They are just
Oh
next
yeah.
level.
the account
Yeah,
management that we have for one of suppliers, like it was what time? Like it was 2 a.m. for them. They're still answering. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
these guys, they're just
yeah, yeah.
robots.
Yeah. And I was walking around with them. They're just on their phone all day. They go through life. They go there, boom, on their phone, like message all day everywhere we went. So I saw it as well in real life. So I totally understand it. It's that's how to do it. So I think that probably should that's a very nice one. So you guys do Meta only right now?
Yeah.
Meta. Yeah.
Yeah. And will you guys continue doing that? Or do you have any other like advertising platforms you haven't thought also to try out?
Not specifically, but definitely maybe Google Ads. We want to look into that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ads.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So I want
And
to ask you guys,
Farouk, sorry, but you are yourself trying Google Merchant Centers now, right? How is it going
yeah,
for you?
yeah. So bro, in all honesty, I still think right now that Meta is the best way to go for fashion, right?
Yeah.
But Google is also very interesting. We had 14 stores in approval with a certain agency. I won't name them, but it was a big shithole with them, to be honest. Um, and yeah, it was getting approved, disapproved, approved, disapproved. Big mess.
Yeah.
Big mess. So, and then I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. So, we stopped doing it. And then now I have only one store in approval right now. We are running only a few dollars a day in ads. Our GMC just got approved with Robtronic. Yeah, shout out to Robin, by the way. So,
Okay.
yeah, we're all we're also going to try it out and as well, like see how it goes. I think there's lots of potential. But GMC and Google has gotten way more stricter than they used to be 1 or 2 years ago. But it still doesn't mean it's shit. When
Yeah.
people try to leave, maybe we should stay and check it out and find a way. Especially with Rob, he knows a lot about Google. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a goat in Google. So it's gonna be very interesting. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's see what happens. Like still Meta, we do like 30 to 40K every single day. Like it depends on the day. On the weekends, always higher. But yeah, that's just the way it is.
And
Yeah.
if you when you started using the GMCs, it was for like branded shops, or it's just like general fashion drop shipping?
Just so not the fashion stores we do for Meta. That is impossible because we all do like closure sales. It's
Yeah.
very aggressive. You cannot do that on Google. So you need to have like a separate shop to approve the store, get it approved, and then to run the ads. GMC goes down, etc. So the two main issues I see with people, even when they scale Google hard, what they always have. First issue, GMC. Once it takes some time, GMC's a few times banned, unbanned, it stays alive, it's nice. Then you start scaling, right? Because it's like almost automatic. You just upload products if you have a good media buyer, and with Robtronic for sure you will be. And then yeah, what happens? He just scales the ads higher, 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 higher to 10, 20, 30K a day, whatever. Everybody gets always payment issues. Number one issue I hear from people, they always get taken down. Why? It's way harder with fashion, with fashion and Google to do like quality checks. So your dispute rate is gonna be higher than on Facebook because because the strategy is different. You're uploading like thousands of products every single month.
Yeah.
So then you need a good payment solution, and you guys have it. Like, don't worry about it. We have a bunch of clients also scaling with the payment solution, with Google. So you will be fine. So, but yeah, for us, still like Meta is better for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanna ask you guys as well. This is like more as well like related to the program. So like, where did you guys like find out about me, and why did you like decide like to join the group, and then like as well like the one-on-one coaching?
Man, from the start. Uh, Actually, I think it was Rami that like he sent me to Discord one of your videos. I think it was literally in August. We were still learning, when we first started doing dropshipping at the beginning, when we still made the decision to do it. Uh, we were all into content consumption.
But
Right?
that's
We're
good. That's good. You have
content
to.
consumption. Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
we're
you have to.
like, we joined the program, almost similar to yours
Hmm.
at first, right? And then, but while we were waiting to get started, we were consuming content, we and Rami stumbled upon one of your videos, and we started watching your videos, and you're doing so. I remember your product research videos about winning Hunter. There's a big golden nugget in that video, I know, because I used it till today. but yeah, that's how we came across you through that.
Yeah, because also
Nice.
you share value for free, man. So we really appreciate it. So in our heads, we're like, okay, if Farouk is giving us this value for free, what is it? What are we going to get if we pay for a program? So
Yeah,
in my head, it was like 10x.
Hmm.
Uh, and we also, as I told you, we love drop shipping. We love the business model of drop shipping. So we're always eager to learn. And you never know enough, right? So when we learn from the best, and especially when people are doing it consistently for years, like I know you guys had some issues with your brothers at some point, like you hit like a rock bottom, but then you came back up, and now you're like doing consistent numbers and everything. So this is something to look for, right? So we really appreciated the value you gave us, like for free. So we were like, okay, if we go into the like Ecom Legends program, what are we going to get extra if we pay? And yeah, we got all the stuff, all the benefits you gave us. Like you help us get those payment solutions for sure, which was really good. Our business, like we went from amateurs to professionals,
Hmm.
and our backend is solid. We have more, even more. We met like some really good coaches as well. Like shout out to Zeno for his help along the way. OMAD as well, really nice. He helped us as well as much as he could. Although he's the head coach, he's not our coach. But
Hmm.
I mean, you guys did everything for us. So I mean, we paid also for the network, right? Uh,
Of course, of
yeah,
course.
because it
Yeah,
comes
man.
with a network, and this is the most valuable thing we can get from the
yeah. So
program.
basically, like starting dropshipping without being part of a program, it's like you're just setting yourself a failure, honestly.
Yeah.
You know? Just
It's
gonna
way
say it straight,
harder.
like
It's way harder.
like
It's true. It's way harder. Yeah, it's
there's
way,
too many
way, way
things.
harder.
There's too many things. Like just because someone in the Discord spoke about something like valuable that I know that someone else doesn't know, like just gives me the edge right
Yeah.
there. You know?
Man, the value channel is crazy. Like it's insane. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man. Like we
It
learned
should
Even
be
so
nerfed.
many
the
Should
stuff.
be nerfed. Should be nerfed.
It should, yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's overpowered. It's OP.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
man.
really OP, bro. I
It's
know,
drop
bro.
shipping on steroids, man.
And
Yeah.
then now like Omet, so like I have this group chat, like me, my brother, and Omet, and we talk, and it's like the whole day, every single day. And Omet said, like, you know what? I should make another channel called Infinite Value. So
Yeah,
now
I
bro.
only
saw that.
only the coaches
Yeah,
now give the value. This. And I'm, bro, oh
I
sure,
saw
okay.
it. I saw it. I was like, whoa, he posted like I think
Yeah.
the first thing he said was like the role of the managers, the front end and back end. I was like, look, as Rami, look, this is what we need,
Yeah, yeah.
We need that.
Yeah, it's crazy,
because
man. It's so cool.
because the thing is how it always goes is that my brother and I we speak with Omet a lot, and especially my brother in terms of the operations of ecom, what we do. He's more involved in than me. And so my brother, his only real student is Omet. That's it. So he talks with Omet 24/7. So everything you hear from him is like also from stuff you also hear from my brother, you know?
So
So
Ahmed is his A player.
yeah, bro, like Omet's really the G, bro. Like he's not just an A player, man. I would say this guy's fucking like the highest tier of guy you can ever see.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, he's
no,
a
this is what
he,
yeah.
bro. This guy just keeps on going. You know, I don't, I've not seen a lot of people, and you know, like a lot of like entrepreneurs in my life who just don't stop and keep on pushing. You know, and for example, even Zeno, like the guy who also like coached you guys, like it's the same. Like the way that we do, and I think that's why our coaches kind of they know what's going on is that we make this structure where like we talk about like with the coaches all the time what's going on, and we have as well like private masterminds within our coaches groups. So all the information it gets shared to the coaches, right? They get like one-on-one coaching also from us. And I think that's why like in our case it works so nice, you know, and I'm very happy with it. That's always what I wanted to do, you know. It's like I'll either do it in a proper way or I'll just don't do it, you know, because I don't have to do it, right? I make more money with ecom than I do with like this coaching business for sure, to be honest, you know. So yeah,
Speaking about
it's
Ahmed,
beautiful.
I remember what really pushed us to join the program after, when we did was after we saw the your interview with Ahmed. We're
Mm,
like, oh, we want to be coached by Ahmed,
Yeah.
We want
yeah.
Ahmed. That's how I
650K a month. Yeah, this is what like got us started as
I,
well with the program.
I can tell
yeah.
you guys kind of did. You know why? Because um, like like I'll have to show like my WhatsApp, but like there's like as well like OMAD and Zeno, they have like once a week a call, right? So even if you don't get coached by me or OMAD directly, you kind of still get by it, because of the system we
Oh yeah.
built, right?
Yeah,
So I
Gino was
think,
very vocal about that. Yeah,
yeah,
Gino.
yeah, like bro, Zeno, like what's funny? I've met Zeno, like he was one of my first students 2 years ago.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah, he
know that.
was. Yeah, he was one of my first students years ago. Like because I started in May 23, I believe, um, or maybe a little bit earlier or later. I can't remember. It's a while ago, like 2 years ago. And he was one of the first students. He was following me for a while, and he saw that I'm legit. And then he joined. And back then, I was giving the one-on-one coaching myself. It's a long time ago. So yeah, that was nice. Man, Zeno is a really good guy. He works also crazy hard, very disciplined.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys, like, what is like the number one advice that you guys can also give to, let's say, um, I want to start with Jimmy. Like, what is like the number one advice you would give to the 18-year-old self of you?
The 18-year-old self? Okay,
Yeah.
very easy, very easy. If you have, if, okay, if you are in that situation in your life where you're still living at home, there's nothing, everything is, you're getting everything in life, like, just
Hmm.
don't take it for granted, okay? Don't take it for granted. It's, you gotta be serious with your life. Like, just, there's no need for you to make too many mistakes here. You're in a good space. You're in a good spot, position in your life. Take advantage of it and start drop shipping right away. You basically have the comfort of just focusing on your business. You don't have to pay your expenses, you know. Yeah, you can even work and still do that on the side. So yeah, so take it seriously, I guess. Maybe
Hmm.
there's more to that, but that's what I would say.
Mm.
Yes. And you, Rami?
Well, I mean, kind of a little bit what Jimmy said, it's like if I would give an advice, man, like to a younger me, it would be like don't waste time going to school, university. This like I did like 5 years at college, at university, didn't bring me much. Honestly, neither in terms of network nor like income, to be honest. So yeah, I think like I wasted so much time going to the traditional path, of what society expects you to go through, right? And it takes courage to stray away, but it's way worth it, man. Honestly, if I was like 18 now, I would have dropped college, honestly, and I would have invested into dropshipping, like or something online where you can really make money for yourself. So yeah, I mean, we're past 30 years old with Jimmy, right? But we're still doing it now. So imagine you're like 18 years old, you have like 10, 15 years like ahead of us, so you can start doing it now and you can make money now. So don't waste your time. Don't pay for college. Just pay for drop shipping or another e-commerce like business model like school or something. But like, don't go to college, man. It's like it's a waste of time, waste of money. Use your youth energy to start building something for yourself now, because all the energy I've been putting myself for other companies I've worked for, where is it now? It's vanished. It doesn't exist. I look back, there's nothing. But the effort I put in now with building my business with Jimmy is gonna last forever, you know?
But
So this
yeah,
is the most valuable thing you have to
yeah,
keep.
there's definitely a few things I want to add if I can.
Of
Like
course.
w one thing is like you don't overestimate what you can do in the short term and underestimate what you can do in in the long term, basically.
Mm.
So that's kind of like being patient. So that's one important thing. And don't try to compare yourself to others too much. I think it's more of a like you're kind of trying to become better yourself, not like who you are yesterday, right? And like appreciate what you have, in the present.
Mm-hmm.
So these type of thing, like you move at your own pace. At some point you'll be who you want to be, but only when you take the time to do it every day. And slowly you'll get there. So that's like be patient. That's what I would say.
And also, I'm pretty sure that lots of people are watching right now. They are also business partners. Why did you guys like become like business partners? Like you live in the US, you live in France. Like were you guys always in touch a lot all the time? Like how does it work?
Honestly, not so much. We weren't so much, but we had a strong connection when we were younger. Like we had very good like chemistry, and we had very good like our time together. Even though it was short, it was very strong. So we created a strong bond that we had enough trust to start a business together right away, even by randomly him sending me a text, right? And then so we were kind of like in the same situation in our life, a little bit different, but the same situation, and it just so happened, it was kind of like meant to be in a way, you know.
Yeah. And also, it's like, if you want to work with someone, um, it better be someone from your family, right? Because at least half of the headache is gone because that person is not gonna like cheat on you or steal from you or do something just to hurt you purposefully, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, and I mean honestly, if I look at it now with hindsight, um, I would not have done it without Jimmy, and I would not have gone that far for sure, like without him, because we're so complementary as well. And also during the slow or the down period, if you have someone who's going with you through the same shit, like the same
Yeah,
problems, I mean, it helps so much. Like it's way better like than doing it on your own because two brains thinking about solving a problem is better than one brain, right? So, I mean, yeah, we're going through the same stuff, the same issues. I mean, he sees it a way, I see it another way. So we can like discuss it and maybe, I don't know, like find solutions faster or maybe just relieve the stress that comes, the unnecessary stress that comes out of some issues we get every day. So for sure, it's a positive. Like I would advise people to do it with like look, a partner for sure, someone they can trust
yeah, and it's
to
not
improve the rate of
all
success.
sunshines and rainbows, right?
Yeah,
There's there's some tension, I'm sure because you
yeah,
said, I think, Farouk, you said something about you and your brother. It's the same thing here. It
yeah.
happens, but it's going past those moments, and sometimes, those moments are necessary because it sparks something, and it creates a change that improves the business. It's weird sometimes, but just going over it and overcoming it, it's part of growing, I guess, but it helps.
How many
Beautiful.
times did we like argue over like a product
Oh,
page color, a picture, this the
so yeah,
announcement bar, it
there's
should be this
some
way, go this way, this
unnecessary,
way.
but it did help. It did help.
Yeah.
When is the last time you guys had beef? Like what was the last time? Like a
Not a
discussion.
lot.
We beef
Just
every
something
week, man.
stupid.
Hmm?
But
Like
it's small beef.
like it's like I'm questioning how he thinks and he questions how I think, and that's just like,
Mm. That's
it's
good.
just some,
You should
yeah,
always
yeah,
question each other, bro. That's perfect. I like that.
yeah,
I do the same with my brother. Just like I
yeah.
think like 20 minutes before we had a call, like I'm right now not in my own place. I'm in the Airbnb that my family is staying right now. And I was
Oh,
just working with my brother here, and also like my family is also like sitting like, like in like living room. And we were also talking about some strategies and stuff that we're going to implement in upcoming weeks. And he was like telling me, hey, I want to do this. And then I was like, it's like, why, And then like we discuss. So it happens. It's normal. But you have to. If you're just going to say yes, 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 yes,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
gay. It's gay. You can't have that, bro. Let's
yeah.
be
We don't.
honest.
Everybody says what they
Yeah.
want. It's like the class.
You can't. You can't, literally. It's impossible. So but how have you guys like divided the roles? Like is it front end, the back end, or like how do you guys do it?
Right now, yes. At the
Yeah.
beginning, it was a little bit all over the place, but then we
Yeah.
decided, it's probably best to not be too much into each other, having someone doing something like roles, like a specific role. It just helps with the business itself. So yeah, front end, back end. I'm mostly front end. Rami is mostly back end. But we're still in the state where we're still doing a little bit of everything until the business grows, and then it's going to be more serious into front end, back end. But always front end, back end for the tasks. Just the task of getting the daily task, like
Mm.
product research. These tasks we're doing front end, back end, like checking the issue sheet, for if every order is getting delivered or if there's any issue between the supplier with the supplier. Rami's taking care of that, as well as many other little things like
Like disputes and stuff, yeah. Customer
disputes.
service
So
related
customer service,
issues.
yeah. So
Beautiful.
back end Rami and front end, and I'm front end, yeah.
Hmm. Beautiful, my gentlemen. Bro, this was a great call, guys. Really, really great. I really enjoyed the conversation here. Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Really, really, really
Well,
good
Likewise.
conversation.
appreciate the
It's
time, man.
I always love to see it when it's like family doing business. If I can speak for myself, I also always had like a bunch of cousins I used to be like very good with. We don't speak so much anymore. But like doing business with a cousin, I think it will be also very fun. Thank God I have my brother, which is like the best business partner I can ever imagine in my life. But it's very nice. Do you guys want to meet like soon again? Because you're in the US, he's in France. It's like far away.
We're just talking about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we decided that it needs to happen so that we can even work together. So that's the goal. Like short term, like in like the next few months, we're gonna probably meet and work together,
Yeah,
like for a few months and
I
improve
mean,
the business.
probably Jimmy's gonna come to Paris in July. So we're gonna lock in for like a month and a half or so. Just like try and improve stuff and try and get to the next level because yeah, we really want, I mean, I think we put everything we have in it, so it's going to have to work for us, like, but in a consistent manner. We don't want to have results. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's low, sometimes it's a little bit better. We really want to have like something like a baseline where we're always happy to
Yeah,
get.
so like basically what Rami is saying, we always want to be ready for and having backups so that in case
Yeah,
something happens, we keep the boat going.
afloat, yeah, because
beautiful.
this is our main source of revenue now as well.
Beautiful. Yeah, of course. Beautiful. I mean, I can speak from my own experience, right? Like, have you guys met in the last, I mean, since you guys started, like the whole
Oh,
business, real life? No?
no,
Okay. I can tell you guys, it's like really an edge. When my brother was more Netherlands, now, of course, he's in Dubai. He also lives now here since like a month or something. The biggest benefit is like you have these small conversations that you don't have with this person, right? Because you just speak with this person on WhatsApp or on calls. So these small conversations, they make a big difference when you're together. You know,
Mm.
I also see it now with my brother, like since we're together, like shit just gets resolved like way more quicker and easier because we're almost all the time together, so this helps a lot like with business partners. So I would
Yeah.
really recommend it. Even maybe at one day try to like not saying like live together, but like live like more close to each other. I think that'd be beautiful. They get skill crazy. I'm pretty sure about that. Now also,
that's the goal,
but
man.
maybe yeah, but like maybe you guys should like decide, maybe like move to Dubai as well, bro. It's better.
Yeah.
Bro, I want to move to Dubai. I told Rami, but
Yeah,
first we gotta
skill
push a
harder for
little bit
sure.
more, man. Push a little bit
With
more.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's only a matter of time. Like I moved to Dubai after I made like 400K or something out of my bank account. I think something like that number. It's a while ago. Um,
Like savings that you put aside.
no, it was like my profit after taxes, everything.
Okay, so you had 400K on the bank, and this is when you made the move.
Yeah, that's when I
Okay.
made the move. I'm not saying it's the best amount, but I'd say at least 100, 200K at least. I'd say then take the move, right?
Yeah.
You can live in Dubai like for at 10K a month, easy. Like easy 10K a month. Um, but yeah, that's still a lot of money, even if you ask me till this day. Like my even also my rent and stuff is high, but I mean, like I always say to people, like have at least like multiple six figures on your bank account, or don't go to Dubai. If you want to go to Dubai, you have to live the optimized lifestyle.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, you're going to live the normal lifestyle in Dubai. It's not worth it. It's going to be
Yeah.
more headache than it will bring you advantages as entrepreneurs, I'd say. So I
So
would
you're
just say,
saying
yeah, man.
10K a month is what you need to live in Dubai.
10K, yeah. If you
Definitely.
make 10K profit a month with your business, but that is for personal.
Yeah.
Right? So, but with e-com, you need to reinvest back into the business, especially in the beginning stages. If you make
Yeah.
10K a month profit in your business, that doesn't mean you can spend the 10K on like your personal. Like I don't,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't spend, like I don't spend all my business profits, like for sure not. I'm very greedy to be honest. I can be greedy at times. You have to, right? At
Oh
some
yeah.
points in life, I
We
think
don't
it's
spend anything
important.
from the
No,
business from the.
no. Well, yeah, of course I do. Like I
Yeah,
like
I'm
to
just saying
live
right
like I'm
now
not.
in our face. In our
Yeah,
face,
in your
like
case. Oh, no, no. I also wasn't spending anything. I was just
yeah,
only in my home. I was just locked in my room. I wasn't going out, literally nothing. So everything was in a bank account. And that is like the big difference because most people you see it when they start making the first six-figure month, they go travel the world. Oh yeah, I have freedom. No, you don't have freedom. Maybe now, but what about if this small thing happens? What about if that small thing happens? And then like you're back where you're at again. So I think you guys are making like a great choice by just staying right there.
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. Yeah,
And
we
now, so
this
are you
is
saying, Farouk, that since you're starting using the solution, everything has been going smoother with you guys in terms
Oh
of
yeah. Oh yeah.
payments and everything?
Oh
No
yeah.
more,
Oh
yeah?
yeah. And you know
Yeah.
why? It's because, bro, listen, the whole thing with dropshipping right now is this. It's like I've tried all sorts of payment processors, all types of payment methods, and the only moment where I really started having consistent results is one when I stopped Klarna, and two, I'd say I only started using credit card to PayPal with this solution. Why with this solution? Because basically, when your PayPal goes down, you get a new one. I've never seen it go down, by the way, but if it happens, you get a new one.
Yeah.
Why doesn't this go down? Right? The reason why it doesn't go down, I mean, yeah, if your dispute rate is gonna go higher than 8 or 9%, which if that happens, it's your own fault, right? Then you deserve to be banned from PayPal, to be honest, because you're just selling crap. Then, to be honest, then yeah, it can go down, and then in negotiation, you can get a new account. I'm not sure, it depends, but you have to do it's really something bad to go there. I haven't seen it before, by the way. Um, if that's the case, yes, but in all the other cases, like, bro, there isn't just an insider with these accounts. It's like, because normally if you open your Hong Kong company and you open a Hong Kong PayPal, you get like an account manager, right? I'm not
This is
gonna
what
say
we
the
got.
names here. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what you guys said before, probably.
Yeah.
This used to be 3 years ago the best thing. This was the shit.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is over. This is like the past. You can scale with this to maybe six-figure month, but one, you're gonna get fucked eventually with fashion, with PayPal. It's gonna happen. Unless you have an old account from years ago, which is seasoned, then no, you can survive. But you guys, you literally started in September, bro.
Yeah.
Second of all, you have a big rolling reserves always and a fixed reserve. So what happens when you have a Hong Kong PayPal account, when you have a new one, you have at first, let's say, a 21-day regulation where they hold your money a bit and you get like later payout. You get your first small review, okay, and like you send all the tracking data, everything to account manager. Oh, boom, okay, yeah, I can finally sell again. The hold is gone. It's a small review. You get one or two small reviews and then one big review. And this big review takes 1 or 2 weeks, in
we
which
got that.
everything, all the money will be on hold. It's a huge review. And after this review, they're going to give you a fixed amount of reserve they will keep in your account and a roller reserve. So a fixed roll, like sometimes you don't have the fixed reserve of like an amount of money, but you will for sure get the rolling reserve. So like let's say they will hold at least 15 to 20% of all the payments that come into PayPal for 60 days.
That's
So what
crazy.
happens? So you know how you see all these people scaling to millions, right? With
Yeah.
PayPal.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
ever ask
How?
them how? Did you ever ask them how much money do you have in your PayPal account? Like,
I
like
know.
it's
Uh,
it's in the millions,
yeah,
right? So, and now what's the case with this solution? It basically attacks every single factor. So we have a 10% hold, rolling reserve on every payment method, right? Till like
So
they hit
100K.
100K.
100K exactly, right? And then, but you still get like, like paid out like the 90% of it, like every single Wednesday, right? Or like Thursday, whatever, like, once a week. And then when you hit the 100K, you get full payout. And the reason why you get a full payout is because there's Chinese investors behind it.
Hmm. Like
Yeah.
who are those Chinese investors you're talking about?
I mean, I've spoken with them, but I'm not sure if I can say it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this because this solution, like nobody, like we talked to so many people like in the sphere, like almost no one is aware of it, you know? Like
Yeah,
No, they
nobody knows.
don't. They don't, bro. They don't. And we are like exclusive. We do this exclusively. Like it's through us, you know?
yeah.
They were like with the possibility, like our contacts, they came with the possibility. They put it together. And then, yeah, we like made it like crazy, with all our input. We were the first ones to do like high volume with the solution. Bro, like if you get into the right circle of like the multiple 8 and 9 figure entrepreneurs, which I know, obviously, they know about this. But not the 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs. They don't know about this. Because if you get big enough, you will hear it, you
Yeah.
know? But there's not so many people using it. It's true. There's a bunch of solutions out there, Everybody wants to provide or show the best thing. But bro, it's not even being like ego or something, but our solution is just hands down the best. Literally. It's just the best, right? I don't know anything else right now. If something else comes that's better than our solution, I'd be the first one to use it because I don't give a shit about who's better or what's better. I just want to use the thing that will make me the most money. That's it, right? Especially long term. So yeah, but right now this is the case, and I've had lots of solutions because you will see with fashion dropshipping um, you will see like with fashion dropshipping, the game is all about like adapting and thriving, right? And all about solutions and networks, right? And this network is such a key. It's like a big, big key. And this is why we also sit. And I understand maybe when we talk so much about one thing, people start to get annoyed by it, maybe. But I'm telling you, really, this solution is like one of the big reasons why you manage to scale so hard. I mean, yes, you still need to run an amazing team. Yes, you still need to keep your backend very good. Yes, your product research test to be on point, and you have to make it better every single month. But all of this is worth nothing if you just go down every single month, which happens to all most fashion dropshippers if they get on a skill like we do. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of I don't know honestly till this day a bunch of fashion dropshippers who do just like us 1 mil to 1.5 mil a month with fashion.
If
I don't know so many. It's only a very few people.
if you look at our situation, like since whenever we start hitting some numbers in March, if we had the solution, we would have been at such a better place
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
now. For
it's
sure.
network. It's just network, and that's why also for me, like we stumbled upon them like a while ago, and we told nobody. We told nobody because it was like, what's the point of it? Like we just use it ourselves. I'm making money with it. So only when it was like possible to share to other people and when it made sense, we started sharing to other people. So this is like what um, it took a very long time, bro. We lost also some money as well through the whole phase of testing everything out, but it was all worth it because the solution just fucking crazy, and they have
Yeah.
all the fucking payment, and it's always improving. We're also working on new payment methods right now. I'm not sure if I can talk about it now, but also new interesting payment methods. But I'm not sure for different markets. But I'm not sure how good it is yet. I want to test it out myself yet. If it's good, I will also share it in the program.
And Farouk, do you also use because like what's the difference between win-win and VF? Because You guys went in China, you saw win-win, right?
Both,
Like, is it the same as BF, or because we're hooked up with BF for the solution? Is it the same, or
both good,
what's
both good. It's both good. The only difference is that Best Fulfilled is a bigger company and it has the payment solution for a longer time. But it really doesn't matter, to be honest. They're both amazing suppliers. We use both solutions with both, right? And
okay?
of course, with Best Fulfill, we do a higher volume right now. But the reason for that is because we started 2 years ago with them, like a longer time. But with Win-Win, we also have a few stores and we also scale with their solution, just like a lot of
And
other like clients of ours. It's both
yeah,
good.
do
I have
you,
a question
sorry,
about
Jimmy,
like
one question before
uh,
Jimmy. Do you also use, because they provide you those ad accounts, do you use
Yes.
the ad accounts as well or no?
Oh yeah, bro. That's my main accounts, bro. What do you mean?
Really? Okay, because we're gonna start using their
Oh,
ad accounts. Yeah.
do it.
Actually,
Do it.
following on that, I mean, because I wanted to ask you because we've been having ad account issues, like keep getting rejected, but we're doing closure sale, right?
Mhm.
I'm sure that's also an evolving
No
way.
problem. Do it. You can do it. But you need some more little bits. You need to spend more a little bit on the ad account, but you can
Yeah,
do it. No problem. Bro, the best of the ad accounts, look, I was in a beach club yesterday actually, but it's not like a beach club how most people would think. Like, I mean, I could do it. There were also, some women and stuff, obviously, but I was like with my ecom friends, and we were talking about like meta, so like we're sitting there. You have all these like Eastern European girls sitting there, and we just talk about
any
like
Mexican?
fucking no 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 no. It's no no. To be
I'm
honest, I
kidding.
like Mexican also, but I didn't see them there. So they were like for Russian and Ukraine. Bro, we
I
just
like
talked
that
about
too. I like
fucking
that too.
yeah, it's beautiful. So like we talked about meta ads and like all those bimbos are just like watching like what the hell's going on here. But we talk about meta and one of my friends he has an agency for Facebook and he said something very interesting. He said the ad accounts will perform the best. They perform the best when the the head BM, which is sending out all those ad accounts,
Yeah,
when this BM has the most spent. So they get verified more by Facebook, the insiders, they work better, and the clients get a better performance. This is the case with best of ad accounts.
because their BM has got so much spending, so much. It just has so many ad accounts. We noticed today it had like 2,500 ad accounts.
The creation
That,
limit
that,
of the
that it
BM is 2,500. It's
2,500
crazy.
ads.
They
That's
spend
crazy.
over $1 million a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I started like
At least
yeah, we started warming up the ad account. Bro, it's like it's spending already. Like
it's
in
really
the
good.
first,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we made our best numbers with those ad accounts. If you guys can remember in Q4, we made around 4.5 mil
Yeah,
in
yeah.
revenue for Q4.
Yeah.
Bro, and that was our best Q4 in our life, by far, no honesty. And bro, it was all with Best Fulfill. And now we still use like Best Fulfill till this day, all our ad accounts, because it's just again, I don't know what is better, right? And it's like yes, you can maybe say it, but is it smart that the payment solution, the fulfillment, the ad accounts I'm gonna attach to all one company? It can be risky maybe, I need to risk diversification.
Yeah.
Bro, like you can maybe think about that, but bro, I don't know anything better. That is the whole issue. They're too good, bro. And and they invited us to China, right? And I spoke with all the other people as well. They were also like, because they invited their top 20 clients, I believe, to China. And we were one of them, of course. And I was speaking to these guys. They're all doing like 3 mil a month, 5 mil a month, 100 mil a year, like crazy numbers. I speak to all these guys and all of them at least use one service of best of at least either the ad account or the fulfillment or whatever it may be, or like
Yeah.
the payment solution. And the big like there was the guy I was speaking with, he's running his branch through them and he does like 3 mil a month and he uses the full circle solution of him, as well. Like everything like we do. And he says like, bro, I test everything. This is just the best for us. So yeah, I mean for me the same, bro. So yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna start using it, man. Like even
Yeah,
with some
OMAD.
payments, yeah, we're gonna use it now.
Yeah, do it. Do it. I really recommend it, man. Really. Like for fashion, especially for fashion, you all And even like for branding, like this guy I spoke to, he doesn't even do fashion. He's running a bunch of brands. He has a huge team. Um, he's been to e-commerce for a long time. Young guy, by the way, and he's also using the whole solution for everything.
How many ad accounts do you use per store? You have like a main and a backup, or
Few, like you don't need too much. We only have a few per store, two or three, but most of the time, just even like we only use like one or two, mostly for one store. That's it, really.
and you can put like 10, 15, 20 active ads
No
on one ad
problem,
account, no
no
problem.
problem, no problem, bro.
That
Ain't no
was our
problem.
issue on the personal ad account. We can't put too many of the performance jobs.
Yeah.
You guys just started with normal ad accounts
With our own, yeah, we were doing agency ad account, but they were just so bad. Like it would always stop.
from who?
Easy
Ecom,
scale media.
easy scale media, easy scale media.
Never heard about it.
Yeah, it's
Never
it's
heard about it.
those it's the partner of MCE's program.
Okay, okay, I
You know?
see. Yeah, I can really
Uh,
recommend you like best for you guys will also see it. Honestly, man, just take their full service, bro. Don't think too much about it, and just fucking skill with
Yeah,
them, bro. Easy,
yeah.
really. And I say
we're a
this to
little
everybody.
skeptical.
Yeah, I mean, and
Uh,
you
yeah,
should question it, right? You're totally right about it. I'm the same, you know. I don't want to bid myself my whole business to only one partner, but I mean, I tried so many other ones in other specific areas, risk diversification, but it was all one big fugazi in my case, to be honest. I think for you guys, it's gonna be the same. I'm pretty sure about it. You guys will all see it,
yeah,
you know. But of course, everybody has their own way of doing business, you know. I'm not saying that my thing is the best, but it works for me. And I think it's also going to work like for you guys even better. You're going to see way more stability. It's going to take time to optimize everything and go with it. And I'm not sure if you already do it, but I would also recommend to sell more in the US market. It's our best market still to this day.
here we go. Yeah, yeah. We're just. I have a question. I don't know if you can answer it, but do you
No, no,
do
go ahead.
closure sale yourself? You guys do closure sale as well,
Well,
or
I think we do it sometimes still. I need to
yeah?
check with my brother. I think we do it sometimes still, but we don't see such a big difference in it anymore as it used to be. You know, the closure
Okay.
sales. Yeah, but yeah, why not just try it? It's just a marketing strategy.
Yeah, I get it. It's just I wasn't sure because I wasn't sure if like I've heard that Meta is starting to track it and maybe reject your ads more or something like that, or because they could.
You can do
Yeah.
it on best Vatican's. It's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. You can do it.
Perfect. Perfect.
No
So
problem.
this is exactly what the problem we're facing right now, and thank you for
The closure.
the,
Yeah.
the advice here because we really
Of
needed
course,
that.
man.
Yeah, because
Appreciate
yeah,
Of
I mean, you
course.
know, we get into a solution, we don't know everything about it, we don't know those people, and like you
Did you
said,
ask it to OMAD? Did you speak with OMAD about it?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no, we're gonna talk to him hopefully at some
Yeah.
point.
You
He
guys,
already he already
sorry?
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he already started and I mean Omed, I mean at some point you just have to, when you guys say something, I think at some point you just have to do it and listen, right? That's the whole point of a coaching program.
Yeah,
Uh, so it's just, we trust you guys and just do it and then we'll see the results eventually. I believe that it will happen. Like you said, just warm it up, start a little bit, and then it happens. Just be patient. It will happen. Keep
for
doing what we're
sure,
doing.
bro. Yeah, man, it
we'll
will.
post the results, man. You'll see
I
the
want to
results.
see it. I want to see
Yeah,
the
man.
wins, man.
I
Bro, the
want to.
wins. I want to
I
see
want
it,
to
man.
post it.
You'll see the wins, man. We did everything without PayPal, and we did
Yeah, that was
everything with
without
like,
PayPal.
yeah, we
Beautiful.
scaled like without PayPal, and now that we have PayPal, not that we will have the ad accounts. Hopefully, will be because our ads are being rejected till now, so we can't. Every
Yeah.
time we scale, we'll get fucked.
Our
You
ads
know?
are
Yeah.
rejected. Our ad accounts are disabled. We have to keep making new ad accounts. So it's just so
You guys are gonna start now with Best of Phil.
Yeah,
yeah, we're just we're warming up the ad account now.
Damn, bro. That's crazy, bro.
man, you're gonna see some good results in the Win channel.
I want to see it, man. I'm waiting.
Yeah, yeah.
All we do is with best of football, all our ad accounts. If you want, you can also go to my YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Wait, for example, the last one I posted with my brother, or like which one was it, man? In one of my latest videos.
The one where you guys did 450 on February.
Yes, yes. I think. Oh wait, there's also another one. where I go into detail about like yeah, man. I think that is the latest one, the best one you can watch in you guys' case for your level. Because I also make a bunch of beginner content, which is not interesting for you guys, of course, because now you're like higher level. But that is a video indeed. That is like you see in the ad account, everything that goes on. That's also all best fulfill, bro. Everything. We only do it best fulfill, everything, literally. And win-win, of course. Some other stores.
Yeah.
But
You guys have, I think from what you said, you guys have one ad account for, because us mainly, we've been being successful with single products. We haven't even started doing collections at all.
oh,
We
wow.
haven't, yeah. Like most of our winners, they have generated like over 100K in revenue, like one single product. That's how we've been doing it, just finding some really good creatives,
Crazy.
so that's how, yeah, but we haven't even started doing collection pages at all. So,
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
and I
Yeah,
know
man.
that's the next step
You
for us.
should. You should, man. Yeah, man, guys. Yeah, guys. It was a great, really a great time to also speak to you guys. And good luck also with everything in the solution. Thank you also for the interview. This is going to inspire a bunch of people. Um, Great call. By the way, I see I was still recording. Fuck, I didn't even know it. I was still recording. I thought I ended it, but whatever. Um, it was
All
really
good.
a great, yeah, it was really a great call, guys. Yeah, man. Maybe one last thing you guys want to say before we stop?
Uh, yeah, I mean, just a general question for you, Farouk, is like when you reach like 1 million in revenue a month, like how many stores do you have like to be able to sustain this? And like what are your profit margins? Is it like 20, 25, or you have to lower it to see it as like a little bit less?
Yeah. So first of all, it doesn't matter with how many stores. It can be 10, it can be two, it can be one. It really doesn't matter, bro. But we have right now, let's say like I think like 4 or 5 stores right now, not even that much anymore, because we want to start like with a new brand, right? So we just want to keep this as like the cash cow and focus on the new brand. And then I would say profit margins anywhere between 15%, that is normal. 15, sometimes even drop to 13, that is normal. 20 can, but with fashion is hard. And I can tell you also, brother, if you're making, let's say, in 1 month a profit, you don't see the profit in the end of the month. You will see the profit
Yeah,
after 2 months. So you need
yeah,
to
this
check
is
that. So a lot of people, when they say, yeah, I have 25 or 30%, like most of the
right.
times
Okay.
it's like at that moment. But look after all the refunds, which is obviously the case in fashion. It's a volume game in the end, 100%, fashion. It's a
Yeah.
big volume game. But I mean, yeah, those are the typical profit margins. So for us, obviously, it's still worth it. But we also want to start something new as well, like besides fashion. I think we will never quit fashion dropshipping until one day it dies out through meta ads. Something can happen, you never know. But yeah, we also we're like now very grateful to be in a position to also start something new again with our team because most stuff is just outsourced in the team. Anyway, guys, Rami and Jimmy, thank you very much. It was a great call. Hey, but I want to ask one thing also. Where can they find you guys if they want to reach out to you?
Bro,
Um,
they can find us for sure on your server, man. That's for sure. Not on IG, but on Discord, man. We'll be
Okay.
grinding all day, man.
on Discord, yeah,
Yeah, guys.
Discord,
If you want to connect with Rami and Jimmy, yeah, man, join the program.
Yeah, that's it.
basically.
And see us in the trenches.
Yeah, man. Yeah, guys. Yeah,
Come,
man.
come,
Sure.
come fight the real battle.
Yeah.
Inside the real battle. Yeah, this was a great interview, guys. And guys, yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Obviously, if you want to join as well, like Ecosphere, check out the link in the descriptions down below there directly. If not, keep on watching my videos. I always like making those videos, guys, and peace out. Love.